only for the real.
Only for the real.
Only for the real.
Only for the real.
This is only for the real, man. You fake, man. Close your fucking ears, man.
It's the CashOverClout podcast special edition. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get it fucked up for nobody out there. I don't want nobody to think we, taking over the show or none of that shit. You feel me? But I got my boy Erick from Reaching Every Artist, you feel me? ReachingEveryArtist.com and shit, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, big shout out to OnlyForTheReal.com. Bundy, he over there, he in the cut, he in the building.
Yes,
big
sir.
splish, big sploosh. So, I got my boy in here, you know what I'm saying? And just tell him a little bit about you, like what you be doing and shit like that, what you good at, what you known for.
What I'm good at. I'm known for working with local artists in the city, Chicago, honestly, Portland, New York, Cali. Started my label, ENT Music Group, like years ago, like 2011, with my business partner, best friend, Tease. I ain't like the label politics or running the label, so I want to do my own artist development company, which is Reaching Every Artist, REA Entertainment. Started doing events, helping more artists. Got a little buzz with that, then got burnt out, took a little break from all that. Looked up, did REA Radio last year, another local radio station. I only wanted to do that for a year, so by December came, I was like, all right, we can wrap this up. So now I'm just going to convert it to a podcast, and now I'm just focusing more on media-based stuff. I'm going to start doing events again, eventually helping artists and just doing all that stuff, but also doing more entrepreneurial boss shit.
Right. So, for people who don't know and shit, like, when he say artist development and shit, like, me personally, I can say, like, I definitely benefited from shows that y'all put together, things that y'all was trying to do, or things that y'all was doing, you know what I'm saying? Like, that artist development shit, that shit real, because it was shows that they had put together and shit. That shit helped me hone my skills on the stage and shit, you know what I'm saying? No bullshit. Like, I don't know if you know that shit or not, but, like, yeah, like, that artist development shit, that shit is real, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Bunny hosted
like,
some of those events.
Yeah, definitely, you know what I'm saying? So, it's like, motherfuckers do need that aspect of this rap shit. Like, artist development is something that's slept on, you know what I'm saying?
Very much so.
Like, motherfuckers need to know how to perform. Motherfuckers need to know how to talk. Niggas know how to conduct themselves, conduct business, talk to a motherfucker and shit. Not only in interviews, but also just like when you at shows, when you at mixers, when you just out in public and you know what I'm saying, people trying to fuck with you or network with you, or you trying to get booked, you feel me? So you can try to negotiate some shit or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So,
like, it don't matter if like 15 people at the damn event. Talk to the motherfuckers. You don't know who that one person maybe you talk to. That could be like a head of some label or some business somewhere, and they like how you perform. Then you talk to them like, hey, I like you. Here's my card, and that shit can go off from there. You never know.
Yeah, like, that's real. The artist development shit is big and shit. I feel like even still, I can still do, like, benefit from artist development shit, because I'm always learning. I feel like I'm a student of other music shit. I'm always trying to learn or unlearn certain shit that I shouldn't have learned, you feel me? Or shit that just wasn't like true or beneficial, you know what I'm saying? So that shit is a real thing, you know what I'm saying? So we was talking about, what was we talking about earlier off the camera?
Like the stream and stuff?
Yeah, we was talking about streaming and shit like that.
Apparently, I'm not on Facebook a lot, but I guess I know you posted a picture of J. Cole when him and Drake was out buying his CD, the Born Center CD, and you showed that, and you got this mad response from that.
Yeah, because I had posted, and the whole time I was trolling, G. I'm going to be real with y'all, like, for the record, I wasn't even serious, but I had posted a picture of J. Cole and Drake. They was buying their own CDs out the store or whatever. And my caption was, look at J. Cole buying his own CDs at the store, but he's sitting up here talking about some niggas getting their streams from machines and shit. So, niggas got mad.
The hypocrisy of it.
Yeah, niggas got mad and was saying, like, it's not the same thing, it's not the same thing. But in my opinion, it is the same thing. And I ain't saying, like, J. Cole literally, like, making himself go platinum by buying his own CDs. But back in the day, this was a practice that record labels would do frequently, you feel me? So, and that's all I was really trying to say, even though I was trolling, but that shit went over a lot of people's head. And it's like these days, there is like no albums that can be bought at the stores like that, because they don't ship albums like that no more. So it's like the streaming thing, you feel me? So
that's it.
What a lot of people don't realize is like the record labels own these streaming sites, or they partially own these streaming sites, or they invest in these streaming sites, you know what I'm saying? So they have leverage with these streaming sites to get their artist music on. When you first log into Spotify, you see certain artists all the time on there. That's not by accident. You feel me? When you go on certain popular playlists, you see certain artists on there. The first 10 songs, they certain artists. Check to see what labels these artists is with. It won't be a coincidence who these labels is with. They probably with all the same label. Or 2 or 3 of the same labels. Or them 2 or 3 same labels owned by one label. You feel me?
Yep.
So that's how it is. Like, but a lot of people don't realize that. A lot of people think, oh, like, these major artists get so many streams just strictly off, oh, yeah, I'm clicking on their songs. Like, no. These major artists get bot streams. These major artists get playlist streams. You feel me? And it's funny to me because people down the independent artists who get the playlist streams, and I don't understand what the problem is.
Down them how?
It's
like,
legit.
down because they paying for it, or just down them just because they own them?
I mean, I guess
they questioning
I guess
how
they
get on
down
there.
in there. I guess they down and paying to get on a playlist.
Okay.
You feel me? But essentially, labels they don't pay to get on playlists. They force their way on the playlist. Let's say if Bundy only for the real get a popping playlist, 20, 30,000, 50,000 followers or more on his playlist. The label's gonna come holler at him.
Yeah. And they gonna network a price.
They gonna be like, man, we need the first 15 slots on your playlist. On me, the first 15 major artists, all on his playlist. You feel me?
And Bundy gonna ask for the bag after that.
On me. And he may or may not get the bag. It all depends. You feel me? Spotify might shut this nigga down. You feel me? Like, oh, you trying to charge niggas to get on the playlist, huh? Whole time the label that own the motherfucking streaming site does the shit, but they tell you it's illegal to do the shit. I don't understand, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is.
I mean, if people been in tune, the whole money monopoly thing has been going on for decades. I mean, it was.
Right.
I think it's a known fact that people was paying to get these songs on radios and get pushed on that main rotation.
Right.
That's the reason why you only hear like 15 songs on the radio.
Right.
They was pushing that shit.
Right.
So.
But people try to tell you about the payola thing and how it's illegal and all of that. We had talked about that, I think, last week or maybe the week before last. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the week before last and whatnot. And, you know, yeah, like the average person, the average rapper can't pay a radio DJ to spin their song on the radio. But the labels do essentially do that.
Yeah, that's what they're there for to do.
The labels essentially paying, you know, the clear channels and this and that. They, you know, so it is what it is. You feel me?
Yeah, so I mean, I know you said you want to openly talk about it. I know you did some pay to play stuff. I'm assuming.
Yeah, I pay for everything.
Not everything.
I pay for a lot. I pay not for everything, but I pay for a lot of shit.
Pay for a lot of shit.
I pay for, and I pay. Man,
do you feel like you got your return of investment off of it?
Man, this the thing, G. Like some shit. This what I'll say. If you want to make your money back, these are the things that I think are good to invest in. For one, merch. You know what I'm saying? If you can get them off at shows, if you get shows, you do decent shows, or you got a decent design, that's a good investment.
Very good investment.
Cause it's like you could get them made for cheap, and you could charge quadruple what you paid to get them made. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like you do a lot of good shows. You can go as far as doing them at open mics. You go to open mics, you feel me? Do your thing, rock out. Somebody might really like what you're doing. They'll buy a shirt. It's easier to sell a shirt than it is to sell a CD, in my opinion, from my experience. Then I have paid to get on playlists. Spotify playlist, and it has not only gotten me like streams, it has generated revenue. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't saying like if you want to make money off your music, I ain't saying you should bank on or like hang your hat on Spotify streams, because you shouldn't. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not like you got to really be going crazy to really make some money off Spotify. You feel me? And you gotta really know, like, if you're gonna pay to get on a playlist, cause it's full playlists and then it's decent playlists. You know what I'm saying? And The food playlist costs just as much to get on as the real playlist. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I know this from experience. You feel me? So it's just like, man, and I ain't even gonna lie. I'm not even finna tell y'all what playlist is valid. Y'all gotta do y'all own homework. I done did the homework. No, some niggas don't even go through the trial and error. Some niggas just get that shit handed to their ass, G.
Damn.
Yeah, some niggas just plugged in. Like some niggas like, or some niggas just got good management behind them, or some niggas just got, I don't know, G. I don't know.
No, I think it's part of some trial and error because myself, I know I've paid for certain things like blog placements for artists, paid to have them do a little set or a performance at events, stuff like that. I haven't paid for that major stuff.
Right.
I even did pay a minimum fee for like a local radio station to get a song on out there. So I interviews, stuff like that. So I paid those, and that's trial and error. I also paid to get followers early on, like 2014. I haven't done that shit since. I'm not knocking nobody that do it, but
no, it's just not a good investment.
Honestly, I gotta say no.
Of course, you gotta say no, cause it's just shit. It's people that's never gonna interact with you, bro.
That and
followers.
Followers. I don't give a fuck about that. But honestly, at that time, I just didn't feel like the people I was working with was really putting in the work for me to get their return back. So
that's the thing. Yeah, that's the thing. See,
that was a hard lesson. That was a hard pill to swallow, but I had to learn that. And that's part of the trial and error.
That wasn't solid.
It wasn't solid. That you thought was solid, but that shit was fucking just shitty.
It's all good. It's all good. You know, that's how it be sometimes. Everybody want to be a rapper when they think there's a lot of glory in this shit, but a lot of niggas don't want to put in the work, you feel me?
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
Stay on your craft. And again, this ain't knocking anybody that I've worked with. It's just, I just want to keep that work and that progression and consistency coming in with that. And if I don't see that, then I just don't see that return on investments. I'm not the type that's going to ask for my shit back automatically. Just keep putting that work in, and I know I'm going to see that shit back.
And then also too though, I feel like I know a lot of dudes who got talent and they was doing their thing like maybe a couple years ago, and they had people investing in them, and they never invested no money into themselves.
That's another thing.
But they always had people investing money in them.
Yeah.
And now that them investors gone, G, they not on shit. Not on shit, and they out here fucked up. Niggas need to get a job. Niggas can't get a job because they never had a job. So it's hard to get a job if you never had a job. You never filled out a job application. You never did a resume. It's hard. You got it fucked up.
Damn.
Real shit, G.
But that's
I know a lot of niggas like that. And to me, having sponsors and having investors and shit like that, if you ain't already in the mindset of like being able to recoup for these niggas, that shit hurts you, G. Where's your leverage at? You know what I'm saying? Like, you never invested in no money. You never invested no money into yourself. So it's like, what you gonna do when a nigga do invest some money in you and then that shit don't go right? You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, where's the leverage? That's why I always took pride in investing in myself. I always took pride in paying for beats. I always took pride in, I'm not gonna let nobody shoot my video for free. Hell no. Hell no. I'd rather pay you, G. Because, like, man, I'm gonna be real. But then on the flip side of that, I have got some free shit that took me far. You feel me? Like, so I ain't gonna sit up here and say, like, I just be throwing money at everything. Because throwing money at shit don't always work.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta grind. Sometimes you just gotta grind it out, G. Sometimes you just gotta meet certain motherfuckers. Sometimes you just gotta be at the right place at the right time. You feel me?
All the time you just gotta be working.
Working.
Yeah.
Working.
You working, and another motherfucker working. They see that, you know what I'm saying? That's always an even trade off. Like,
Right.
I mean, you know what? That little cash, that ain't shit.
Right.
Take himself further.
He gonna take it
I
right.
want to be further with you.
Right.
Suck your motherfucker.
Right.
You need that little bread, bro.
One thing I say, all free shit ain't worthless, and all free shit ain't worth it. You feel me? So it's like some free shit, it be a blessing. You feel me? And it be, you know, a big sploosh. You feel me?
A big sploosh.
Hello. But yeah. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers gotta go answer this door real quick so I have to edit this shit out. Big splish.
Ain't funny as it ain't like yeah. So
Yeah, nigga gotta go answer this door. So
you good? Like shit. I don't know. Like y'all. I'm saying though, you know what I'm saying. You ain't really. Yeah, y'all did discuss what I said I was gonna discuss, but you know what I'm saying. Like, that's not the way to end it, bro. But shit, we got away okay anyway. So shit, if that's how you y'all made y'all say, I'll go good shop for my good one. Keep running, you can't keep running, and not how you going. Keep running.
Big sploosh. Alright, yeah, you know, I'm sorry for the little intervention, whatever.
interruption.
Interruption. Intersplusion. But, yeah, you know. So, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? And also, too, this goes, like, the whole, like, free shit. It also goes back into, like, you know, it seems like niggas who don't need help always get help. You feel me?
I think you get to a certain level when you earned it, and it's like
but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like once you get to the point where you've been working and shit, and you've been doing your thing, and it's like you don't need a nigga to do this and do that, but that's when all that shit get thrown. That that's the leverage though. That's the leverage though. You feel me? That's what I'm saying. So it's like once you like this had like to me that's backwards as hell. Like you did some shit that was like, oh, okay, this nigga dope. Let me sponsor this nigga, or let me invest some bread into this nigga, like, and then that shit go wrong, and then it's like, damn. But nah, look, check this out though. To me, that's backwards, cause it's like now a nigga like me, motherfucker been putting in the work, motherfucker been putting up the numbers, so it's like, man, now if a nigga be like, man, I want to invest, woo, I'll be like, well, man, G, if you come with this, I can do woo. You feel me? So. It's like at the end of the day, that's the leverage right there, bro. Motherfuckers can breathe them results and shit. It's like, man, when that go back into what you saying, motherfucker earn that shit. You know what I'm saying?
And again, like, why would I invest something you want to invest in yourself? Shit.
Right, exactly.
You play with my bread. You ain't
Exactly.
Right,
exactly.
That's what I had to learn, and that's why I initially said no with that I returned my investment. Now I'm thinking about it, I did get some returns back, so I say yes and no. In the beginning, it was like fuck no, but as it got going, it's like okay, I'm seeing the return back.
Besides monetary, what other?
Just the growth. Just seeing certain artists keep going at it and seeing where they are now without me necessarily being around them. That's the thing I love the most. It's like if I'm not really hands on with you and you still progressing, you still doing numbers, you still getting those placements, and it's like okay,
you was making the right decision.
You making the right decision, and I can say I helped you get to that point. Before you weren't doing shit, and now I'm not spending nothing with you. Now you making yourself more known, but we still fuck with each other. We still good. We still family, but I'm still seeing you doing your thing.
And I feel like that's where I'm at with bro right now. You feel me? Because like I said, he did provide decent platforms where a motherfucker can come perform and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So, and that shit to me, it helped me a lot personally. I don't know about the other artists that we used to do the shows and shit with, but. Yeah, me personally, I feel like I benefited from that shit a lot on the real, you know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you and Tease for that shit, you know what I'm saying? Big shout out to each and every artist, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It just is what it is, you know, big sploosh.
Big sploosh. Anything else?
Shit, I don't know. I guess that's it. That's all, you know what I'm saying? It's a special edition, super special edition of the CashOverClout podcast, you know what I'm saying? We gonna do this shit another time, I guess. You know what I'm saying? And we out of there. You say what? You say Donald Trump free. Oh yeah, big splishy.
Say Donald Trump free?
No, I was saying no mule investigation, no charges, bro.
Oh, that wasn't going. He wasn't getting charged on that. He gonna
no
get charged on that
sploosh,
shit.
man. No sploosh. We finna get the fuck up out of here, man. CashOverClout, man.